my YouTube yet. Are we live?
Not yet. It's going. 7 waiting. Not yet. It's going. Well, there goes the sound. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, everybody. I'm here. Let's see. I've got to find my YouTube page first. I'm getting ready to. Today, I usually pre-draw.
Laura.
So I usually pre-draw from the Soulflower cards, but today I'm not. I'm going to pull from here, and we're going to read whatever we pull. So let me pull my, like I said, I'm still getting a little organized. Not that I'm discombobulated, I just don't have my phone near me. Okay, so here we're pulling from the Soulflower pack. And I'm going to just move it around, move it around, move it around, move it around. And I'm going to reach up under here and pull some more. And I'm going to just pull this one. And it is Plumbago. I don't know how we have Plumbago in Florida. I love Plumbago.
I have no clue.
Huh?
I have no clue if we have it.
You would see it. You would know it if you saw it, Kathy. It's a bush. It's very butterflies love it. It's a bush. It has no real scent, but it'll just overtake an area. But I love it. Easy to grow, and that's one of the reasons I love it. So Plumbago represents understanding. Plumbago connects you with the depths of your psyche and assists with your understanding of your shadow side. It is understanding that allows you to practice self-compassion and forgiveness and release feelings of shame, blame, guilt, and self-judgment that may hold power over you and prevent your growth. Ooh, that's a powerful card. I think I need to leave this one up for a little while because we all have that feelings of shame and blame and guilt and self-judgment as we go through our days, and it can hold some power. That's part of our shadow side. For those of you who might know a little bit about shadow work, our psyche and our deep shadows really kind of can maneuver us. So it's nice to be able to bring that to the light. And when we understand those things that really hold power over, we can pull that out and get rid of it and work on that. So here we go. Plumbago, understanding. That's powerful. I'm putting that right over here. We'll sit there for a few days, I think.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. So I put my cards away, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You want me to tell what I'm going to do, Kathy?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, let me put my mess away. All my cards. So, hope you all are having a good day. Here is what I'm going to do today. Last week, I was so detailed working on my mandala that I really didn't get to watch chat or talk or do much of anything. So,
hold on.
Okay, I see you.
Do you see what they're doing? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. It's
Kathy's,
just something with my
Kathy's
stream.
moving us all over the place. So because I was so detailed, I didn't get to watch chat and I didn't talk a whole lot. So today I thought I just want to do something that is going to be plain simple and easy and I can just work with and talk because, I like to talk. So Kathy did all that wonderful stuff with washi and I thought, man, I have a whole drawer of washi and no sticky on the washi. So no sticky washi. So I decided my daughter bought me these lovely little notebooks at Walmart. she thought she was doing me a great deal. These little 4 notebooks. She goes, Mom, I know you like journals. Oh yeah, okay, I like journals. So, but they were $2.50 each. So I thought, what am I going to do with those? Wow, here we are. This is the top of this. The page is create your own kind of beautiful. So I took this journal and I did. So I made it into a pocket journal. So as I turned the pages, I tore pages down and I just picked up, here's my bin of washies, one of many. And all I did was set my bin next to me. I reached over, grabbed a washi, and threw them across my desk and grabbed a washi and stuck it there and didn't look at it, just chose a color and chose it and pulled the page down, made it into pockets as I went. So some of the pages have been ripped out so that you have a little bit of room. So each of these are pockets, and there's some writing space, page to write with. How did that one get there? Ooh, there's nothing on that page. And some more pockets and some funky looking washi. Here, do amazing things today. That's what we're going to do. Here's some pockets here, little pockets there. There's writing. Oh, and look, I left the tops empty too. So you actually have pockets from the top of some of these. Yeah, I just can't find them. Oops, there we go. There's one. There's one. There's a pocket. They're there because they're more than one page together. So anyway, as we go through this, I'm going to work on do all kinds of little pockets and fun stuff. And this can be done with these cheapy little paper journals. It can be done with a comp notebook. I've done with comp notebooks where I've actually painted and done all kinds of paper collage on the front, made them a little fancier. This isn't for fancy. This is for me to just stick stuff in. And I don't know what I'll stick in it. Maybe nothing. I don't know. All right. So that's what I'm doing. Take it away, Kathy. Yay, yay, yay. I don't know which one of these.
What are you working on today?
I am making some Happy Mail folios because I am way behind on pen pal stuff. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing these little folders to put all kinds of little paper goodies in, and it hopefully, if my plan worked, it will fit in a 5x7 envelope.
Nice.
I hope. We're gonna see. If not, then it doesn't. So we'll work something out.
If it doesn't, wrap it in brown paper.
There you go. But yeah, I had these like folded and glued and stitched, and I just haven't done the rest of the pretty stuff and, putting things in. So it's time to put some things in.
Okay.
All kinds of cool things. What are you doing, Kathy?
Well, I am working on a glue book because
Cool.
I don't usually do glue books on live. I used to do them all the time live. But since, I don't do single lives anymore, I decided, why not? I'm just going to do a glue book because I have been missing a lot of the chat. And I have a couple of announcements. Yes, we're doing the giveaways again today. Always, until I run out. But, and that's going to be a long, long time. I still have 2 storage rooms full. I am also selling $15, which is your postage. You get the medium priority box. For $20, you get the large priority box full of D-Stash items. So that is, you're getting the stuff free. You're paying your postage. So if anyone is interested, you can contact me on Facebook. Another thing that I started on Sunday, and I'm already feeling a great, tremendous amount of relief, is I know some of you have been here from the beginning. I know I've lost a lot from the beginning. But somewhere along the way, I lost Kathy.
Aww.
And I let negativity and bad things change me and become negative and pessimistic and all that. So I have started a little Finding Me Again journal. And I'm working in this. And if I come across one of my motivation cards or meditation cards, I stick it in my journal on the page that goes with it, because it's just that day I needed that card and it came up, and that's what I stick in here. And I'm writing down little lessons on how to avoid negative energy, and something that happened that today I allowed myself to become very stressed over things I have no control over. And sure enough, I pulled a card that says the seeds of negativity are always there, but very positive seeds also exist. So it depends on you as to which ones you water. And I'm studying about narcissistic behavior because for some reason I seem to attract that type of person. And 5 signs you're dealing with a mean person, so that I know what to look for. And I'm just going to keep doing this until I find Kathy again, because I miss Kathy. I love it so much. I spelled your name wrong. But yeah, I'm going to keep working on Finding Me Again journal until I'm back to the old Kathy, because I don't like the way I feel. I believe the negativity I've allowed to come into my life has affected my health. And I'm going to get back to me. And I strongly suggest, if any of you are going through the same things, get you a little book, even if it's a composition book, legal pad, whatever you have. Put it all together and just write your thoughts and your feelings, and, go online and search for things on how to correct it, and you'll find it. So, with that being said, I'm going back to cutting out and put it on all of us. Because I am seeing a difference. I am feeling the difference in me. So I'm enjoying it.
So, Kathy, plumbago was real important draw for you today then.
It usually is.
I know, it usually is. It's very uncanny. When I choose ahead of time, it's funny, because when I choose ahead of time, I usually just kind of randomly choose. And if I don't like it, sometimes I'll just toss it away and say, no, that's not the one I want. When it's a total random, it gives me chills. So this one, you need to pull that out and take a look at it.
Yeah.
So when I was, and then what you're talking about is interesting. I'm taking over the feed right now, the live. So I'm going to use this book. It says Choose Joy. And in this one, I could make
I want that book right there.
What one?
Rainbow is my fave color.
No, so that was the other thing. I was pulling this out. Rainbow is my fave color.
So you need to make the rainbow journal with us.
I know. Who's doing the rainbow journal?
Laura Sullivan, I believe Nikki Relax Cut and Glue. I'm doing it.
Well, who is it through? Who do I go?
There's a couple of others that are doing it. You just do the hashtag @Rainbow Journal.
Oh, okay. So
I'll get you putting more videos.
I thought this was cool, and I thought I would set it aside and see if I could find some rainbow journals, see what some people are doing about it, and then I might do it. But for today, for me, I'm going to choose joy, and that's what I'm going to do.
Guys, I want you to know the first time I ever met Judy,
what?
She was standing in the parking lot after we had had lunch, and she says, I want to pull a card for you. And I said, what? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, this woman is weird.
Yes, well, I was thinking, go ahead, weirdo, pull your card. But it hit home so much. I mean, it hit the nail on the head, exactly what I need to hear. Then she turned around and says, I'm going to do another one. And she pulled another one. And wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It went right with the next day. Honey, she had me hooked. I went and bought my cards. I bought the same card. But yeah, it's amazing.
So for some of you who may not know, it's the cards we're talking about is called the Soulflower cards. This is a plant spirit oracle deck, and it's done by this watercolor artist, and she does beautiful work. You can go on to her website, and it's mysoulflower.com, and purchase your own deck.
I think they were on Amazon too, aren't they?
They might be. I don't know. I go to her own. I like her website.
Yeah, I think I got mine on Amazon. I don't remember now.
Thanks, Christy. Christy put it up there.
Oh, cool.
And they're not an expensive deck. Sometimes these things are pretty expensive, but it's not. They're not expensive. And don't be put off, guys. Don't be put off by the fact that it says Oracle. People sometimes say, "Ooh, it's kind of like tarot cards," but it's not.
It isn't.
It's more of inspirational cards. So don't be put off by that.
Yeah, it was like last week. Christy pulled a card. Well, she went by the card that you did, and then she did a mandala with the colors in it.
Right. So it's just, I love having those cards. They're very inspirational. I pull an inspirational card every day. For right now, I'm going to use the Plumbago for a little while because that one is a card that I'll be using.
Hey, Amy, you're right. Rainbow was fun, and I'm waiting for my papers to get here. I got my tracking. I'm thinking about using one of the rainbow packs for my rainbow journal, actually.
Ooh, yeah. Rainbow colors. Yeah.
Once I get this glued, Judy, I'll show you the one that's been on my desk for, let's see. Yeah, I even put a little ribbon on this one. Self-heal.
Oh, Self-heal is one of my favorites too. I love that one.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I've never actually pulled it randomly. And it's funny for about 5 or 6 days in a row, I kept pulling the same card. Believe it or not, I pulled the same card. And it's a weird feeling to do that. So I kept pulling Rose, which is joy. It represents joy. And here I am, I'm doing Choose Joy today, but I kept pulling Rose. And I'm like, I love roses. I thought that I was pretty joyful, but it wasn't about me. It was about a situation with someone else. And so then I was able to work with that person and help them. So, in what I do, and because I work with people with some of their traumas and issues, sometimes these cards speak to me in different ways, kind of intuitively. So just as a little story. I always have stories.
In my Soulflower deck to put in the book, I'm pulling from these everyday peace cards. 108 mindfulness meditations that I also got on Amazon. But I'm not giving up my Soulflower cards. Yeah, I don't want to stick them in the book. So I still pull from that one and read them, but I look for things in that one because I don't mind putting those in the book. And what I'll do is once I finish this section, I'll work on something else I need to work on, and I will put it Midori style into a hardcover.
Sorry about the noise.
What noise?
Oh. Okay. Folks working out.
I did not hear any noise.
I didn't either. I was going to say, noise?
Yeah, I've actually, the self-heal one I've used as a bookmark in one of my journals, and I took it to the doctor's office with me one time, and she really liked it. So there's probably a rheumatologist with a deck of these on her desk too. So, but she was really impressed, and especially when I read the self-heal and how it was connected to responsibility. And at first she was like, well, how does that connect? And I read the little verse, and she was really impressed with it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had made this many. Wow. I went a little crazy.
Guess you're gonna announce some Happy Mail.
Yeah.
Hey, get your little box and put it in it. Next month you have it already made.
Yep.
I've got my envelopes ready, and I started putting some of my homemade papers in them, and I haven't finished them.
And I'm trying to halfway watch chat, but you guys know I'm terrible. Hey, Amy, Arlene, Brian's here. I got to catch a couple of minutes of one of Brian's lives. It was really fun. And Susie, Kat, Jersey.
Yeah, I didn't say hi to everyone individually like you guys do. So, hi, everybody.
I'm going to miss someone. There's Laura Vasquez, Nicole. Yeah, if you're blue booking, Nicole's going to have your back there, Kathy, okay?
What now?
If you're blue booking, Nicole will have your back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love doing it. It's relaxing, but I just don't do it on camera anymore because I don't do single lives anymore. For one thing, every time I say, oh, I think I'll go live, there's 90 people on.
I'm going to try to do one next week. Allie is supposed, and I say that so tentatively, they've planned for school to open Monday, but you know how that works. So
yeah,
if they do open the schools and, you know, nothing terrible happens over the weekend, then I was going to just come on and kind of do a intro live video, maybe a simple mandala or something like that. And so look out, Kathy and Nicole. I'm going to be tapping you guys going, help me, man.
We'll be there. We'll be in the background hollering, hey, you did that wrong. Hey, wait a minute.
Probably, yeah. Right?
Judy Clisby, what do you think is the best way to deal with energy vampires?
Oh, wow. Who's asking me that? Clara.
Clara.
Oh, yeah. Energy vampires.
Got it.
That is major. I definitely have a story about that too, but I'm not going to tell you. So, not here. You know, it depends on who they are and what relationship they are to you. If they are not family, if they are not important to you, run. Stay away from them. They suck your positive energy out of you. You will walk away from an energy vampire with just this gray cloud, like you'll be like Eeyore before the end of the day. You'll be like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh my goodness, what is going on? And they just literally suck everything out of you. So definitely, I would go away from them.
So what is the difference between an energy vampire and someone that you confide in a lot, that you trust?
Let me see. Like, let's see, who's saying that? What'd you say? What I loved a glue book. Let's see. Clara, Arlene says she cut one out of her life recently, like a surgeon cuts out a bad organ. You really do.
I did too, Arlene.
If you are not attached to that person emotionally, Well, and you might be. Sometimes we are attached to people emotionally, and we don't know what to do with them. Um, Sometimes we just have to walk away. Um,
I would tell the person first, look, you're draining my energy. We can't discuss these type of things anymore. Especially if they are coming to you as a confidant. Because I've had some people that have done that with me. And yeah, I listen, and then finally it just was just everything was that way.
yeah, sometimes the energy doesn't necessarily come from their issues. It just comes from their belief system or maybe their way of looking at life. If you've ever had a friend who talks only about, so and so, and they look at life through that glass half empty, everything is negative. When they act like that, energy vampires can be that way, but they're on steroids. They're like much more involved. So you really want to work on that piece of it. I don't know what else to say.
Well, Judy, one thing that you mentioned about, if it's not someone that you're attached to, and what's really sad is in many cases in life, it somehow always ends up being that it's someone that you're attached to. And
Absolutely.
That's hard.
That's even the harder part is what if it's a family member? What if it's, thank God it's not my husband. He's very low energy. I'd be like out the door. But if it is a family member, then you're just going to have to limit your contact with them because nothing you say to them that they will listen to unless they are ready, and they are sucking the energy out of you because they need that energy for them.
Hey, Mary.
So anyway, if it's a family member, wow, I don't know what to tell you. Limit time with them. That's the best way I can tell you.
Well, I have family out of my life too because of just that.
Yeah.
It's you do for me, you do for me, you do for me, and I don't know you.
Right. It's hard. It's just really, really hard.
I meant to put him down first.
But then there's people that bring joy to your life, and those are the ones that you want to really, really, really be around as much as you can. And when you find that person, you don't want to suck the energy out of them, but you want to try to stick to them as close as you can.
Yeah, so I'm not stalking you, Kathy. I'm just trying to stick close, okay?
Yeah, really. We just need to have a little bit of stalking time here so we can.
I would say, if they care about the person, they should at least tell them first.
Well, yeah.
Let's not talk about these subjects. Let's set boundaries, because if they have that kind of relationship, if they don't, then just walk away.
Yeah, that's one of the things is setting boundaries. I did forget to mention that.
And you have to know too who you can set boundaries with. Some people you can try and set boundaries all day long, and it's like, they don't hear it. They only hear what they want to hear.
Right. All right. Here's my first joyful page. Woohoo! I think I want
on a more positive, cheerful note.
Yes. Thanks. So that was a good discussion.
I forgot to put my joker down. And now the page is messed up, so I'm going to have to rearrange it.
I still think you should try garlic first. Sorry.
Hey, Lori. Glad
There's
you made it
Mary.
back
Hi,
in.
Mary.
Hey, Susie Bretou. Susie B. Susie B.
And Susie. Hi, Susie. Okay. There's my first Find Joy page. Woohoo.
That's pretty.
Create joy. It's okay. I want to get my paint out and paint all on this.
Go ahead.
I'm going to, I think. But I got to make sure I've got plenty of pages pulled out. So.
Oh, you remove pages from those little books?
Oh, yeah.
They don't come with much to start with.
Huh?
They don't come with much to start with.
Well, if you don't remove pages, you're going to break your spine. You're going to break the spine here, and then you're going to have, your spine is going to be broke, and then you're going to have a huge alligator mouth. So
True.
here is, where is it?
So, guys, I have a funny story to tell you.
Oh, boy.
This morning, I went to DMV, and I got the cutest young little fella, and he couldn't have been more than 20, 21, but he had a man bun, and he was just as cute as he could be. So I walked up to the window and immediately put a guilt trip on him. I said, young man, I want you to treat me the way you would treat your grandmother. He got this look on his face and his eyes, he had a mask on, so his eyes get kind of big, like, uh-oh, lady, I don't act like my grandma. Well, he kept telling, I had to take the eye test, and he kept telling me, okay, read the line. And I was reading the line. He says, read the next line. So I read the next line. He said, well, go back and read the first line. I went back and read the first line. Finally, he says, go to number 1, ma'am. Go to number 1 and read it. So I went all the way up to number 1, and I read it. And by George, there were 3 boxes there, and I was only seeing 2.
Oh, no.
So I looked at it. I pulled my head back, and I says, are there 3 boxes on every line? He says, and you can see the sadness in his eyes. He shook his head a little slow. He said, yes, ma'am. I said, well, I just failed. I said, I don't see but 2. I said, until you get up here to the letters this big, the giant size letters, I don't see them. He said,
and he was so sad for you.
He said, ma'am, you're going to have to go to the eye doctor. He said, do you have reading glasses? I said, yes, I have reading glasses. He said, well, put them on. Let's try it. Do you have them with you? I said, yes. I got my glasses out of my purse, put them on, looked in the machine, looked back at him, and said, I guess I'm going to the eye doctor.
Aww.
Never saw that 3rd line on the far right. Never saw it. And what made matters worse, once I put my glasses on, I couldn't see the first giant one either. I said, well, guess I'm going to the eye doctor. So, and I told him, he says, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I said, don't feel bad. So I came home and I called my regular eye doctor, and they told me I had to come and get a form and take it out there, and they would not suspend my license. See, my license is good to December, but I went early in case I had problems. So he said, pick up the form, take it out there, which I'm going to go back Monday morning. I had to make an appointment. I'm going to take it back out there, and if they can't get me in before my birthday, they can't take my license. They just have to let it ride. But it states that, I have the wrong lens in my right eye, and I have to have it corrected surgically, and just haven't done it yet. And I'm not doing it before December either. Newsflash, I'm not doing it before December. But it was kind of funny, the little look on his face when I said, are you telling me there was a 3rd line there the whole time? He looked so colorful, like, it was like he wanted to say, I'm so sorry, Grandma.
Oh.
He was a sweetheart.
I'm glad he was nice to you.
He was very nice. He was a great guy.
I've got to make one of these for Jersey. I think I'm going to put a shroom on it.
I want one.
A shroom? Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you open yours?
I
What?
have not yet. We're going to open it today.
Okay.
Sir Q. Did I tell you we've got her in kind of a, it's like an aerials gymnastics type thing.
Oh, cool.
So, and I didn't even realize they had the school around here. Ken found it. And so they've got her up on those silks and then,
Whoa.
yeah, and the hoops, you know, that you do flips on that spin around and everything. And I'm like, well, that's going to be fun when I take her to a lesson because I'm going to be over there having heart attacks.
Wow.
But she loves it.
That was, honey, that's how I got like it did. I went to the eye. I went and had eye surgery. I had bad cataracts and had to replace the lenses in my eyes. And on the right eye, they put the wrong lens in my eye. It didn't sit down all the way. And I got infections up under that lens for like 6 months. I had to go for treatments. Finally, I just switched eye doctors, and after they just did a laser treatment on me one time, and it cleared up. But it clouds up every now and then, and I have to go back and have it lasered again. But I do have to have it taken out and have the right lens put in because it's not mine. So I've basically been using that. So yeah, it was so traumatic. I'm not rushing into doing it again.
Well, I would think having anything done to your eyes would be traumatic. Just goodness. Woo!
Yeah, I had both mine done. I had both mine done last August. Not at the same time, of course. They do them 2 weeks apart from each other.
And they both died the same day.
Oh, no, my doctor does not do that. So they did my first eye, was pretty good. I was very impressed. And then they did my second eye, and I have a slight defect which caused a problem because of the swelling. And so I do have a little spot. And I have to be careful when I look at lines because I see a break in the lines and it kind of throws things off because I have a little spot on my retina. And then yeah, then it's okay. I do okay. And then I had a major problem. I couldn't see for a while after I got my new glasses, got my lenses, had to have new glasses. And then all of a sudden, after about 2 months, I started not being able to see. So I went back to my eye doctor and I said, what's wrong? I'm having double vision. Turns out that my prescription changed. And I'll always have to have glasses, even though I had surgery. I am one of the lucky ones where I have astigmatism. And we'll always have to have glasses. But thank God. They were worried. I didn't know this, but cataract surgery can cause issues with your color perception. So they did color tests prior to my thing, and I'm freaking out going, I can't have any problems with color. I do color mixing. I can't have any problem with color. And they go, well, it doesn't happen real often, but let's see what happens. So when I did the test after my surgery, I was like, oh, breathe a sigh of relief. And things were so much clearer. Oh my gosh, it was so wonderful. So I was fortunate. And some people have issues and some people don't. And I did have issues, but not some of the major issues that Kathy experienced.
Well, it always happens to me, but hey, live and learn. I was told where to go, and stubborn me wanted to go to the closest, and I'm bad about that. I always want to go to the closest place to the house. But I've noticed for a couple of years now that when I'm driving, I have to stay in the right-hand lane, because if I'm in that center lane and I want to get over, even looking over at my mirror and sometimes looking over my shoulder, I don't see what's over there. So yeah, I kind of really need to get this done.
Well, I gave you the name of my doctor.
Yeah, I'm going to check out his reviews.
Check him out. He's a doctor. I never knew a doctor that would talk so much. The man can talk your head off. And he's very soft-spoken. And then he drew pictures. He wanted me to understand what was going on. So he drew pictures of what my eyeball looked like, what it was going to look like, it was really weird. He wouldn't let me have the pictures, and he does it all on sticky notes. So he does it and he's drawing the pictures and he's showing you on your file, and then he puts it into order and so it looks like a storyboard of the surgery and in the sticky notes that goes across. It's hilarious. So he wouldn't let me have them.
So did he do it on a computer?
Do what?
The drawings.
No, he drew him by hand on sticky notes.
You see, this guy I went to, everything was on the computer. Everything. He showed pictures and stuff of what an eyeball looks like and all, but everything was on a little tablet he carried around.
Oh.
The charts, everything is on that little tablet. You don't get anything handwritten. They email you your receipt.
No, he said I didn't get anything handwritten at all. He kept everything, but he didn't show me pictures of what an eye looked like. He showed me all the tests that they did. Oh my God, they must have 25 different kinds of machines. I even had a sonogram of my eyeball.
Oh.
And so that was a very strange thing, so he showed me all those tests and what the eye looks like and so it was like I was in a class. He's a professor at our university, so that was definitely he was giving me a class.
Yes, Steve, it is.
The last time that I went to see the surgeon, when they did that final consult, he gets out, they have the little computers that roll around, and he's like, okay, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do. And he started to click, and I touched his arm and I said, do you know what you're doing? And he said, yes. I said, then I don't need to see it. You do your job. Make sure you close it up. Don't leave anything behind, and we're good.
That's what I did with my knee surgery. I'm like, he wanted to show me pictures, and I'm like, no. He goes, here, I want you to look at a little video of what it will look like during surgery. I'm like, are you nuts? I know that you're going to cut my knee out of my body and put in a metal knee, and I don't want to see that.
Lori, can this
they're going to laugh about it later.
Lori, can this family member journal? Can they write down their feelings? Lori wants to know, how do you help a family member that is depressed?
It really depends on.
So the world situation's getting to him.
World situations get to him?
Honey, the world situation getting to us all.
Yeah. I can tell you turn off your television and do not scroll through Facebook and ignore everything around you. That will help. Believe me. That's the only thing that's what I did.
Totally ignore the news.
2 weeks ago. But if your family member is depressed, it depends on what it is. He says the world situation is getting to him because he's fearful. He's fearful of things. So he needs empowerment of some kind. Is there something that could empower him to be, or she? That's one thing that fear comes from not having power. When we feel powerless or helpless, that causes us to have catastrophic thinking, and we go about our lives scared. So maybe he might need to have some help with some things that might empower him. And for you too, Jacqueline.
I agree.
That empowers you. Find something that empowers you so that you can feel successful and not be so tied to your negative thoughts.
Take a piece of paper and write down 10 things you like about yourself. 10 things you feel you're good at, not what other people tell you you're good at, but you feel you're good at, and focus on those to start with and ignore everything else around you. I mean, not daily life things you have to pay attention to, but, you know, just pay attention. The more attention you give to yourself and the more attention this person gives to themselves, he can't find a job and his car was totaled. Wow, he's really having a hard time.
He what now? He did what?
He can't find a job and his car was totaled.
Ah, that is, I mean, life is really a mess right now for people. And, you know, sometimes they can't see their way out. But if his car is totaled and he can't find a job,
hey, Carla.
It's hard. There's no answers out there. I don't know how people make it with having lost their jobs, and if they didn't qualify for unemployment or help, it's hard.
Doesn't everybody qualify for unemployment now?
No.
Really?
No.
Really? Wow. That sucks.
Yes, it does.
Did anybody else get the catalog in the mail? Joy delivered. Amazon's holiday wish book is here, and it is all toys like Sears used to send out.
Really?
If Nicholas had been here and got the mail in, I would have been so upset because I went down, and he expects Grandma to get it when he wants it.
Well, he knows which side his bread is buttered on.
Yeah, he knows if Grandma's a pushover. He knows.
Oh, where are my focal points?
But I was having a hard time finding things for Anthony. There's some good things in here. And look at this little front-loading washing machine for kids. Have you ever?
Does it work? Like, does it wash their clothes? Because if it does, I'm buying this.
No, it doesn't actually wash, but it's got a little spinning action going on in there. And that is just too cute. I want to be a kid again. Carla, she got it in the mail yesterday. I'm going to use it for, and look at this little stroller. They've upgraded it. Mine only had the little one-seater. Now it looks like a little Jeep. Well, that sucks. Now my kids have outgrown it. Well, my babies have. Got some neat stuff in here, but I was having a hard time even searching Amazon, looking for things for Anthony for Christmas because he's got so many of Nicholas's hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
And look at this. You get a Canon content creator kit.
Cool.
It's a handheld camera with the little thingamajigger, the little handheld thing where you get the button, you can turn it on and off. So kids can make their own YouTube videos. Yeah, I miss the good old days.
Allie's been watching some of the Science Mom and Math Dad videos and stuff. I put them on a playlist for her so that, you know, nothing else comes up, hopefully. And but But now she's gotten to where when she's doing videos for her school assignments, like right before she's done, she'll go, "Peace out." And I'm like, where the hell did that come from?
Look at here. They give you the last 2 pages of crafts. Create your own snow globe and build an alpine lodge.
Brian, I can see your comments. Hang on. Let me scroll
Yes,
back.
Brian, we see 'em. I don't discuss political things or COVID because it's just too depressing. Oh, and you get a whole page of stickers. A winner's tale. And color by number. My goodness. I didn't look at this good. But I'm going to use a lot of these pictures for Winter Glue Book. So there's a suggestion for you guys. It's really good paper. Yeah, it's really good paper. You could actually turn this whole thing into a journal. And the cover is kind of really thick cardstock. I would say it's the same quality as that, what is that magazine I always buy that you're not allowed to use? Oh, what's that lady's name?
Daphne's Diary.
Yes, it's the same quality as Daphne's Diary. Everybody knows you're not allowed to use it. Oh, it's in the middle, too.
What are you laughing at?
That magazine that you're not allowed to use. It's just like, that's a perfect description of Daphne's Diary.
Yeah, but she knew it immediately when I said that.
Yep.
Pay so much money for it, you can't even use anything out of it.
Right.
Can't if you alter the heck out of it.
I just got a magazine in that was really cool.
Susie said she got hers yesterday and she already dismantled it. Good girl,
Who's
Susie.
that? Christy?
Yeah.
Susie.
I got my Somerset studio yesterday.
You did?
Oh God, yes.
Did you dismantle it?
Huh?
Did you dismantle it?
I'm not yet. I just want to hold it and pet it and look through it and flip through it and just be one with it before I do that.
Yeah, I think it's the same one I ordered.
I love this. Well, I did a subscription.
Yeah, I did too.
This has beautiful pages that
God.
I know you can pull right out. You can take these pages right out.
But are you allowed to use them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Some really great ideas. There's a couple in here that I'm going to actually do, but the designer, these are just gorgeous. So I'm very excited about getting that. I love those pages. Okay.
Does anybody buy the Foxy Rag? It's a digital magazine you print out. Tracy Fox does it on her Amazon, on her Etsy page.
Oh, it's supposed to be pretty good, I think.
It is excellent. It is. And it's not expensive. It's like $6 and you get mega pages. But wow.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to use anything in that either.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can use it for ideas. You can use it to make things for yourself, but you can't use it to sell or give to anybody else.
Well, but you can tear it up and use it in art. That's a legal thing. So you can do anything legally with a piece of work. It's called fair use, and you can do anything as long as you use it, and it is used to where it does not resemble what it originally was. So if I wanted just a hint of something and I put gesso all over it, then that pretty much take care of everything. So, I mean, that's me. I use a lot of stuff like that.
Which jellies of Carla? Because this one isn't coming out real good. I laid it out last night. It looked really good. And then this morning I started gluing it in the wrong place. Because I always mess up online.
I need need some glitter. I need some glitter one.
I
Here's some
think I know which
glitter.
one.
I need some purple glitter to bring me joy. Oh,
Oh, glitter.
glitter, washi. Glitter washi, no sticky.
No glitter going everywhere.
I know it's going everywhere. I love it this time. I'm not a glitter fan.
Yeah, Allie asked me one time if I had to pick which one she could play with, would I pick glitter or slime? And I just looked over at my husband. It was like a Star Wars moment. It's a trap.
That's
Don't
very
answer. Don't answer.
I definitely would
I
pick
ain't answering
slime.
that for no money.
Uppercase. That's the one I just ordered.
I would definitely do slime. Oh man, look at that color. I'm going to use that color too. I didn't know I put those two together.
You look good together.
Yeah. Yeah, I let my kids use anything. And then my grandkids, when they were growing up and they were here, we did all kinds of stuff. We did slime. We did Mentos and Coca-Cola out in the backyard. We fired things. We took I'll tell you a funny story about styrofoam. So I was making little things for people to wear, like little headbands for a song, because I used to teach, right? And I taught adults how to sing to 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds. So, and be silly. And so they had to wear antlers, little antler or whatever those things for this song about bumblebees. And it's not the traditional bumblebee song. It was one that was done by another performer. So it had little styrofoam balls, and the pipe cleaner was stuck on it. And then I made a headband so that they could the little styrofoam balls were here and they were black, and they wiggled, and they had glitter, black glitter and a yellow headband. Cute little things. You wore them on your head and they were cute. You've all seen that. So my grandson, he was probably in 3rd grade, and I said, come help me. We're going to go paint these we're going to go paint these yellow styrofoam balls black. Went out in the yard and I grabbed my black spray can of paint. And I said, come on, let's go. We're going to go. It's super easy. We'll just lay them out on the newspaper. We'll spray them, let them dry, turn them, spray them again. Yeah, okay. Well, did you know that when you use a regular spray can of paint and you hit styrofoam, it melts it and goes on fire?
Yeah, I knew that.
So I didn't know that back then. So then when we did that, we were like, oh, cool. So we had to go get anything styrofoam. We went through the house and we just found everything styrofoam that we could find. And we just sprayed everything we could in our backyard. And my husband came home and said, what are you doing? I said, we're making fires. And so he came out and he thought that was pretty weird. So it turned out that I had to use acrylic paint. I had to use acrylic paint on the little black balls and roll them in glitter. So everyone had glitter hair for days after that. So that's my glitter fire styrofoam story.
I tried the Coca-Cola Mentos. And I'm glad I tried it without Nicholas here, because I wanted to try it first to make sure it wouldn't be dangerous around him.
Oh, okay.
You know that movie, The Christmas Story?
Yeah. Well, shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, well, I almost put my eye out.
What?
Yeah, it flew.
What was it now? What? I missed it.
Man, I'm trying to remove a kink. Thank you, Arlene. I was trying to get him, but the chat kept moving. Had a troll in the group.
Oh.
I've seen that one, and a lot of them do the same thing.
Oh,
Hey,
who missed it?
Teresa.
Oh, well. Don't need to know. I missed it.
He started spelling out a word one line at a time. He's
Oh, okay. What an idiot. People are idiots. They don't have nothing
How are you
else
feeling, T?
to do.
Hey, Carla, send me your address. I'll send you a happy mail. So he's in the back of my magazine, my book. Well, if the camera ever gets there. Everybody. Hey, Misty.
Hey, Misty, how are you?
Let's see, what else have I got? This Halloweenish. I need a sun or moon. Ooh, that would be good. When you put a paint background in your glue books or art journals, do you find it harder to glue with glue stick on it?
I'm not sure what that means. I
I
don't
have
do
to
glue
use a wet
books.
glue.
You mean like if there's already paint down on the page?
Yeah. I have to
I
use-
do. That's why I'm so picky about my glue sticks, is because I have to find ones that'll work over paint.
Yeah.
So some of them just don't. I mean, they will for a period of time, but not for long.
I try to use a minute amount of glue, but this little thing I picked up at Dick Blick's, at first it started out real grainy, but then it started really working fast. I mean, it just grabs it and snaps it, holds it real fast. But it didn't work on the paint, so. And it said it was for mixed media, so I assumed that would be paper to paint.
Yeah, should be. They said your little skeleton bears are quite a hit.
Well, thank you. They came from the Simplicity catalog. It's a little pattern to make bears, and then you can make a little costume to go with them. So you can dress them for different holidays.
I think I want something different.
I worked on my giant babies last night.
Giant babies? What have I missed about that?
Wait a minute, watch the screen.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right. I did see those.
No, Brian, I didn't say I was going to give them all away in the beginning like I did last time. You see, that's the catch. You have to wait. The lighting is really bad on it. But I have fun working on giant babies.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
I started to find a real little mama and put her in there so it really looked bad.
That would be perfect. If you hear a crash, I'm okay.
Okay.
If we hear a crash in a moan, you're not.
I like the clear glue sticks when I'm doing dry flowers, but I want to try a gold one and see how that looks.
Oh, they work on dried flowers?
What, the wax seals?
The glue sticks.
No, she's
Oh, I
saying
thought you said she liked it.
wax flowers.
Yeah, so what I'm doing, like on this one, I don't know if you can see, but there's a clear glue there, and then I pushed just a blank wax seal to push down these flowers. And this is just a little Happy Meal folio thingy.
Oh. And I'm on Top Chat.
Oh my goodness, I'm on Top Chat too. I'm glad you said that.
Elsa's doing a Harry Potter journal. Cool.
I love Harry Potter.
That's going to go right there. Yeah.
I'm almost ready to make a new journal. I haven't decided yet what, but I definitely want to do a new journal.
Oh, I think one for Harmony to go with her when you give her to me would be fine.
Well, now Harmony has a journal.
Oh.
You saw it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I did.
Harmony has her own journal. But I want to make one of my big journals, though. I'm going to make one of those coming up soon. Ooh, I need glitter on this side now.
And by the way, everybody's prizes from the last 5 that I did, which I did, what, 3 last week, 4 last week,
Yeah.
are in the mail.
Awesome.
What is it about live streams that makes it look like your desk just went boom?
Your desk does not look like it went boom. What are you talking about?
My
I
desk
can't
always
find anything.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I might have messed this up, but hopefully after the matte medium dries, it'll be a little bit better.
Okay. I think I said I was going to try what Judy was doing.
Ooh, love some sparkly little glitter. That's pretty.
I have so many of these journals sitting around here I can use up now. So what are you going to put in that?
In this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You didn't think we were going to start any of this with a plan, did you?
Yeah, really.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, let's see. Okay.
I want to show something real quick. I don't know if I did this before, but when it gets to me.
What is it?
This is some of Lisa, My Eclectic Life, Lisa's paper. It's got little lines of gold sparkly that goes through it. It's Eco Dye papers. Can you see that sparkly gold in here?
Oh, wow.
She makes some beautiful papers.
Those are gorgeous.
She does some gorgeous papers.
Now, I didn't realize, does she have an Etsy store or?
I don't know. I saw them. It's something she was working on one day, and I asked her about them. And she said she would make some if I was interested, and I said I am. So, yeah, she sold them to me, but they are gorgeous. And I don't know, how often she does it, but every now and then she's doing the same thing I am with the boxes. I think she's only doing it in her group, though. That she gives away X amount of priority boxes, and you pay the shipping. Get all the beautiful paper. She does. I love everything Lisa does.
She She is very talented. I like watching her. I have to lurk in her streams because they're usually when I'm cooking or doing something like that, but I really enjoy them.
Yeah, she's one of the ones that I'll say hello and I'm going to lurking, because when I say I'm going to lurking, I've enlarged the screen and put it full screen so I can watch what they're making.
Mhm.
And that's when I'm really into what a crafter's doing, is when I put it full screen and I can see everything they're doing. Oh wait, Judy, you take the pages out and then put them back in?
You can. I am to make, because I want to make a corner, a perfect corner piece here.
Perfect.
Well,
I
almost.
don't have that word in my
I mean,
vocabulary.
a triangle. I want to make a triangular one that's a little bit more perfect, a little more perfect. In other words, not wonky like this one. I didn't want it wonky like that. I want it to be a corner pocket. See, corner pocket. So it's a triangle. Don't ask me what kind of triangle. I'm not a math person. I can't do math.
I don't think she does. I think she just does things on the spur of the moment. Okay, I'm going to work on this. Well, I can't because I have videos coming out on that. Shucks. Did any of you get this on the special that they ran on Facebook?
What's Sunday special?
It has 10 iridescent colors.
No.
Oh, some great colors in here. Some great paints in here. Really pretty too. And it was cheap. Really cheap. I don't know why, but I always get all these sales on my page. I have too many journals sitting here. I need to use some of them for something. And that's why I decided to start glue booking again too, because this is a mixture of things. It's mostly glue book. But I've got so many started.
Oh, I love that.
What?
That there was a spread with a bunch of faces in it. It was just really cool.
This one?
Yep, that one.
Look closely.
Oh my goodness.
Is that Dr. Oz?
Yeah, but he's on a different head, holding a creepy baby.
That's about right.
I put different
Creepy.
heads on different bodies. And I got a ship sailing on top of the house. That's just one of my weird mixed up ones. I always start doing backgrounds and then I'll come back and do something on them. And I always skip around too. So I've got backgrounds back here galore. Got pages I started, never finished. Cleaning the brayer. But I have like 6 of these started, so I'm just going to finish this one and then go forward. Go to the next one.
I've got a lot of separate ones, but I use them. I don't know, but I guess it's not. I've seen videos where people bring out like a stack of 10 journals, and I'm like, oh no, I'd be nuts.
Yeah, that's me. Is I start one and I dedicate it to one thing. Like this one is mostly glue book.
Well,
And then I get another one the same size. I start it from my drawings and paintings, and I get another one, and it's just crazy. So now I'm just going to finish one and move on. So, let's see. Judy and Christy, I'm giving you a game to play.
oh no. Okay. I'm ready.
Listen carefully to the letters I give you, and you can only give me one back. A1, A2, C, L, N, S. All right, give me one back.
You go first, Judy.
N.
N. Okay. Go ahead, Christy.
A1.
A1. Okay.
What have I got
Arlene,
left open?
I'm scared.
Arlene, are you here?
Arlene.
There she is.
All right, Miss Arlene, Christy just picked you as a prize winner this week.
Aw.
Hey.
And Nicole, if you're still here, Judy just picked you.
Aw.
Okay, I like that game.
That's
I
a
do too.
That's an awesome game.
Yeah, I like it too. So congratulations, Arlene, and congratulations, Nicole.
Woohoo! I'm very happy.
One prizes so far.
I am very proud and happy to have chosen someone for a game or for a prize.
You're very welcome. And they're chosen from the list of participants. So it goes by how much you're talking in the chat and interacting.
Wow, I'm talking a lot. Do I win anything? See, I chose something to do that I didn't have to think and I could talk a lot. So aren't you glad? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Don't answer that.
And that you guys are still eligible for the grand prize at the end, which is a medium priority box.
Awesome.
Who dat?
Who dat? Tell them you busy.
My nose is running.
Uh-oh, better go catch it.
Catch it.
Ooh, I'm liking this rainbow. I like it. And it has sticky.
Get off there. Oh, don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Okay. Okay, I'm unplugging that for a moment.
So I have to
Okay,
tell
so
you
I
all
have a
that.
couple, sort of.
I like to talk and I like chatting and all that. When I'm really trying to build my channel with a little more videos. So, but to be able to do that, I'm not very good. I feel like after I listen to it, I think, wow, I sound really boring. I'm sorry.
You are your worst critic.
I am. I'm terrible. We are all our worst critic.
And see, they didn't have a clue that they were going to be picking a winner either. So that's what made it even more fun. Because they were
No,
like,
I thought I was going to be a winner. I thought I was winner, chicken dinner.
Judy, I'm going to send you a happy mail. I still have to mail your birthday present. As a matter of fact, it's sitting right here.
I haven't got my birthday present from you yet.
I forgot to carry it in another room when we was sending him to the post office.
Well, probably not send it. We're going to try to meet for lunch next
Oh,
week.
that's right.
Yeah. Aren't y'all jealous? We get to meet for lunch.
And sometimes it's even good.
Sometimes. So we should do a live sometime when we're having lunch.
If you're on camera, not me.
No, I mean, we can show our hands just like this. It's
I
fun.
just dribble. I'm kidding, guys.
Oops,
I don't even want to put that out in the universe. I don't really. I'm lying. Well, yeah, maybe.
yeah, we could do we could do a live while we're having lunch, or while we're walking through Blix. Everyone
Oh,
would be
yeah, walking through Blix. I don't know. I don't think the phone works in there too well.
I don't know. Ordered from Blix. I did a big order. I don't get it till after next week, so we'll go and I won't be able to I'll need to buy new stuff. Well, I have to figure it out.
Why did you order?
Because I didn't feel like driving to Tampa. I needed the stuff. I didn't want to drive. Amazon ticked me off. I wanted these watercolor pencils, and I figured they'd be like $4 or $5 on Amazon. They were $10.50. I went, oh my God.
Oh my God.
So I'm talking $10.50 each. So I went on Blick's website and I thought, I'm just going to order from Blick and just get it in and they'll mail it to me. I just didn't realize it would take them forever. Not like I'm spoiled with Amazon. With Amazon right near us, sometimes I get packages the same day. Not really often, but most of the time, if I order the day of, the next day I get it by 8:00 in the morning. So I'm real spoiled with Amazon. So
Lori, just so you know, before you start any correspondence with Jacqueline, she is a minor. She is under 18. And we need to start making that disclaimer the minute she comes into lives, guys.
oh yeah, that's true.
I just feel like it's since I allow her to be here, and because it's a kind of, well, we're always nice. I mean, we don't talk ugly, but I just, I don't want anybody to get in any trouble of any kind. Everybody needs to know she's underage. But really, kind of, Jacqueline, you need to tell people that before you start corresponding with them too.
Yeah, because that can be a very, very issue with the law.
Yeah.
So. Thanks, Arlene, for putting our channels up there. My whole 5 videos that I have on there.
Arlene, did you put my link in?
Oh, stop.
Just messing.
Now, everyone that comes here, usually you've seen my dolls. Most of you here have seen my dolls. So I finally put my YouTube video story about my dolls up. So if you want to see the story about the dolls and see all of them in one video, it's about 18 minutes long. You can go view it. And that's where you can see where I'm pretty boring.
Is that all it was?
It's awesome.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so I got this done. I can't pull that off yet. That's gonna go.
Oh, you know what, Judy? I could take my camera and make a video and put it up later.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
If the phone wouldn't go live in there.
We could call it Kathy and Judy's Hijinks.
Yeah.
What are Kathy and Judy up to today?
There you go.
Huh?
I said, there you go. Kathy's following Judy around Dick Blick while she buys the store out.
Oh, stop. Yeah, I do spend a lot though. But my budget, no, I didn't spend my budget online. So I could have some more of my money at the store.
Well, you did better than me because I went over budget in there, but I got some things that I couldn't get elsewhere.
Oh, I just love everything. I need everything. My acrylics up with my heavy bodied acrylics, so that's taken a little bit of time. Ooh, boy.
But don't go to a thrift store with Judy because she lollygags and then she says, well, she grabs up all the good stuff. I don't lollygag. I go and get it.
Yeah, you meet me there at 9:00, and so I get there at 9:00, She said, she's already been there for like 20 minutes. And I have to find her, and her cart's already full. She's got all the good stuff. Nothing.
And then she wanted to shop out of my cart. Oh,
I know. I was like, oh my gosh, look at that. I want that. She wouldn't give it to me either. She'd be mean.
And I was not there 20 minutes either. You got there at 9:20.
I don't remember that. I really don't.
Because we were like midway down the line when they opened the doors.
Oh,
But you have to be there before they open, especially on Wednesdays.
yeah.
But they stopped doing a half price for senior citizens. Now it's 25% off.
Oh, well then, poo on them.
I haven't been in a long time.
I haven't been since the last time I was with you.
I think that's the last time I went. Because I truly don't need to get anything else.
I don't either. Unless I can find what I'm looking for. What you'll probably find it before me, so never mind.
I may have it, smarty pants.
You probably do.
I may have it when I get rid of it.
No, I don't know. We're feisty today, guys.
I need more to put in here. It's not enough stuff in there.
I like to hear Christy laugh. That's why I act up.
I know.
Her goal is for each live stream to get me to spit out my water at least once.
Oh, well, you need to see that on camera.
Oh dear. Are these the vellum pieces? Yes. So this creative studio, it had so much pretty stuff in it, and I'm trying to find some of the really cool pieces. Put in some of these Happy Meals.
Awesome.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, this one's pretty. I don't know if you can see with it being vellum, but maybe you can.
You know, I feel bad. I haven't started sending Happy Mails.
I wonder why I didn't get one.
You get happy deliveries. Come on.
That's true.
So I haven't sent Happy Mail, and part of the reason is because I don't do a lot of the little crafty things like y'all do. I don't know how to explain it.
All right, guys. Show of hands in the chat. How many of you would love to get fabric scraps?
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Judy says, well, fabric scraps. Shoot, that would be tickle pink.
So about the only thing that I have that would really, I mean, I have fabric scraps. I have some nice fabric. I definitely have good fabric. I buy only good.
Yeah, she has expensive stuff. Look at there. Yeah. Arlene, Laura Vasquez, Caress by Teresa, Clara Anderson. You write them down now. You get your list right here. Happy Mail.
Well, and Laura Vasquez, I owe you a Happy Mail. I shouldn't say I owe you a Happy Mail. I owe you a thank you mail for your beautiful butterflies that you sent me. And that is, I have something very special planned for you, but I'll also stick some fabric in there.
Fabric scraps for Happy Mail, Amy. I asked who would love to get fabric scraps for Happy Mail.
I also have some napkins, but aren't we all sick of napkins yet?
God, I don't know, but I'm about ready to load some people with them, whether they sick of them or not.
Are we sick of napkins? Who likes napkins?
Oh, Amy says she wants some fabric scraps. See?
Okay. All right. So I'll look for my scraps.
Is pink.
Oh yeah. See, I'm sick of napkins too, Amy. Yeah. No napkins for me. That's why I was trying to unload some.
Yeah, I've got a whole tote full and a box full. So
I only have a little bin full. That's all I have. But it's like, what am I going to do with them? Okay, y'all have true confessions time. Are you ready? I very much dislike Mod Podge.
You
Dum,
know?
dum, dum.
I know. Mod Podge. I dislike it. I shouldn't say the word hate. I'm not going to say hate because I have to use it sometimes. But I dislike it intensely.
Christy, isn't that sacrilegious?
What?
Hating
Did
my
it-
pie?
Not like Mod Podge?
Yeah.
We could give her some fun. She just hasn't breathed in hard enough yet. She'll like it.
No. Here's what I use instead.
Oh,
love
yes.
Give me some matte gel. I'll take some matte gel any day.
See, I just got my glitter Mod Podge in the mail yesterday, so
I can put your what? What'd you get?
it's glitter Mod Podge. I love it.
Oh no. Mod Podge is okay. Glitter is the devil. Mod Podge is the devil's demon. Okay? That's how I feel about Mod Podge.
I like the Mod Podge. I've been doing that since I was a kid.
It's too slick and it's sticky and gooey. And y'all know that I don't like to get my hands all gooey. I discovered that here when I was working on something.
We
was
have
like,
to put a coating on top of it,
a what?
like a glaze or a triple thick or something on top.
Of Mod Podge?
Yeah, you put it on top of it to keep it from being sticky.
Yeah, but no, it's still it's plasticky. Okay, so now you know my deep dark secret about gesso. Oh no, about that. I love gesso, so I
I'm
can
gonna
do
have Judy over here one day for a live, and we're gonna go live Mod Podge.
no, no, not gonna happen. Do not like Mod Podge. I have Mod Podge. I definitely have Mod Podge. I have a quart size, I think, that I bought recently thinking that I needed it for something I was doing with the napkin. And then I read something about matte gel and I went, oh, well, wait a minute. But I'd used matte gel and it didn't stick well enough for me. So I bought a different brand and that worked better. So
Which brand didn't stick well enough?
I don't remember. It was some kind of off brand I had, probably from Michael's or I don't know.
Okay.
But I love the one I use is the Liquitex, the professional line, you know. And yes, it's more expensive, but
Hi, Nicole.
I have a little bit of I like the expensive stuff. You know?
Okay, I need you two to do me a favor.
Oh no, another number?
Pick a number 1 through 4.
We're picking a number between 1 and 4.
Yeah.
This time Christy goes first.
Okay. 3.
3 is Christy,
I'll take 2.
and 2 is Judy. Okay, Lori Smith, Judy picked you for a winner.
Yay!
And Amy, Darkwood Sanctuary. Christy
Yeah.
picked
That's my girl. My favorite hag.
you. Favorite.
Now who won mine?
Yours is Lori Smith.
Oh, cool. So I need to ask, let's see, who said that? Someone has a question here. Amy wants to know what something makes a difference. She's always looking for better than what I'm using. Is that, Amy, or are you talking about, what do you call it? The matte medium?
I don't know. She's asking Christy. So, Christy, what were you talking about?
Yeah, Chrissy was talking about something making a difference.
Does it really make a difference?
That was why we were talking about Mod Podge and something you must have liked.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna be
here
honest.
she is.
let's see.
She says, does the gel medium make a big difference over Mod Podge? So for me, yes. For others, maybe not.
So for me, yes, as well. Now, since I do a little more paper than like thicker stuff, this is what I use. So I do more fluid, but the Mod Podge, it's always so darn humid, and so I just really have a tough time getting anything to stick. So it just works better. I don't know what the difference is or how it's made, but yeah, it does work better for me. And I've tried the Liquitex. The Liquitex is good too. It just depends on where I'm at, what they have, and if I have a coupon. Now, the one thing that I tried that did not work at all for me was that, what was it, the Yamako or the rice glue? Did anyone try that?
No, you're not talking about Yes Glue, right?
About what?
Yes Glue.
I've tried that. That's too icky for me. It's like Easter grass. It gets everywhere. No, this was a glue that everyone was using for napkins, and I had a terrible time with it. It wouldn't, nothing would. It could be because it was so humid. I don't know, but I wasn't a fan. But I know it's really popular, so I don't know if maybe it's just I'm cursed or what.
I've never heard of it, to be honest with you.
I haven't heard of it either.
Okay.
I
Well,
can't use that tacky glue. It won't come out of the bottle for me.
I have very specific, I get used to my products and I stick with them. I use glitter glue. I use this as my glue stick. I use, no, I can't find it right now. Y'all know what it is. Fabri-Tac. I can't find it.
oh yes.
There we go,
Fabri-Tac.
Fabri-Fix, Fabri-Tac. I use
Mhm.
that
That's
for
good stuff.
certain things. And I use the Linco Natural pH adhesive. Those are the glues that I use pretty much for everything. I'm using less Fabri-Fix than I used to. I'm using more of this. The glitter glue is my go-to glue. I love it. It's not too sticky of a glue, and it's not as wet as like Elmer's. But that's what that's what I'm using here when I just do a fine little line here and then put my little unsticky washi on there. So I am almost done with my book. Woohoo! I'll finish before the end of the thing.
This is that glue that everyone was using for napkins.
What is
Yamato?
Nope. Don't know what that is.
Not me either.
Not much luck with it. Not for me too.
Glue stick works good with napkins.
Yeah.
I'm going to be out of this mushroom washi tape before.
Aww.
I am just it is so pretty. Fairly certain I've put it on everything at this point.
I'm having fun with the joy. I'm just trying to pull all my joy colors up. I love it. Okay, 1, 2, and pull. Make sure. Yeah, that's looking good. It didn't break the spine too bad. See? Didn't break the spine too bad.
Judy,
love
have you
the
seen any
bird
weather
she
for
had.
today? Judy,
Yes.
have you seen any weather for today?
Yeah, there's lots of weather.
Uh-huh. Were we supposed to be getting storms?
No.
Oh, I didn't think so either, but I hear thunder rolling off in the distance.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Did
You
you
sure
see
Pete
they
don't have gas?
Huh?
I said, you sure Pete don't have gas?
No, that's not it.
I still got to get some cannoli for him. I owe him a good cannoli and a good tiramisu.
Lori, I can't do a glue gun either. I burned myself. I tried glue gun and then I end up peeling it all off. And then after I burnt myself and have to go to the emergency room.
I love my glue guns when I can find them. They have secret hiding places.
Yeah, Arlena, our glitter glue, I thought it was glitter glue also until I watched someone on a live use it and I went, ooh, I want to try that. I saw that little teeny little nozzle. This little teeny little nozzle was so cool. And so I ordered it and yeah, it was fun.
By the way, guys, any of you that can't get the art glitter glue in the winter months, I can. So let me know. You can just pay for it through PayPal and I'll order it for you and have it sent here and then mail it to you. But if it gets to you frozen, I can't help it. But I can get art glitter glue all winter long here in Florida. They will mail it.
Say.
I've never had a problem getting it.
Oh, it goes so far. I bought a 16 ounce with this little bottle with it, and as much glue as I use, and it has lasted me forever.
Well, I keep separate bottles because I'll be honest with you, I stretch mine by adding Elmer's to it.
Oh, uh-huh.
For like glue books and simple projects. But if I'm doing something good, I use it straight. But for my journals, I just use the straight PVA bookbinding glue.
Yeah, that's what I use too for my journals. I do use some Fabri-Tac on my journals though, with fabric when I'm using the fabric. But I try not to use Fabri-Tac if I'm using it on or near anything that's vintage.
Well, I use Fabri-Tac and Cindy every Thursday at 2. On my Fabri-Tac, I have a hard time getting it come out of the bottle. And last week I was trying to use up a bottle and I squeezed too hard and the sides of the bottle split.
Oh boy.
Fabri-Tac all in my hands, all running on the desk.
Oh, and then it's stuck with you for sure.
Yeah, it takes forever to get that stuff off your skin.
Right. So to answer to Lori Smith, art glitter glue is as good as they say, in my opinion. Yes, I love it. It is one of my favorites. But each person has their own preference in how they work. The other thing is Kathy says that that Fabri-Tac gets thick. It certainly does. But if you get yourself some acetone, just plain old acetone, and drop a few drops in there, it will work really well. And you can use acetone. Don't use nail polish because sometimes nail polish is not. It's the other kind of acetone. It's not the kind that you use, and it also has scents in it and colors sometimes. So you just go to the store and get some plain acetone. Put a couple drops in it, let it sit for a minute, shake it up real good, and then you can see if it will thin it out a bit, and it works fine.
Yeah, that's the only thing about the art glitter glue is not to use it on fabric, but other than that, it is wonderful.
I do use it on fabric sometimes if I just want to tack stuff down, and then hold it. But to make it permanent, I use the Fabri-Tac.
It always makes spots when I try to use it on fabric.
The glitter glue, art glitter. Glue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes through.
Yeah,
It's like
I
a
smooth
kinda.
it. Always smooth it with your finger. If you see when I do, so when you put your art glitter glue down, let's see if I can show you guys. Okay.
Yeah, Laura, you can,
I
but
always go this way and then use my
Lovely.
finger or a popsicle stick to smooth it.
Okay.
And then you put whatever over top of it. Whoop, this is what I'm
I
putting
will
over
try
top.
that because I'm running out of Fabri-Tac and I want to make some more of the journal bags. So that would be good.
Yep. So do the same thing with Fabri-Tac, especially with Fabri-Tac. You wanna take I use an old card, an old credit card, and when I put my Fabri-Tac over everything, then I just take my card and I do this, smooth it all out, and then lay everything down, and nothing will show through. The little spots won't show through.
thank you, Lori. I watched the Coloring Pros on YouTube. Everything I know, I learn on YouTube.
Judy, I did an intuitive painting, by the way. I wanted to show you. It's not good. But
Wait. Let me put you up. I want you to see too. Okay. Well, not yet. You're not on Facebook yet. I mean, YouTube yet. Oh, by the way, does anybody know, are we streaming in the group on Facebook right now?
What?
Because I set this up to go Facebook and YouTube, and I didn't think to go back to Facebook and check.
Oh, I'll go check. I don't know.
darn it, that didn't work. Okay. But that's what I ended up doing.
I don't see it on Facebook. I just see the, nope, it didn't go. Oh,
Okay.
please tell me it didn't go to my page.
Wow, I
So-
didn't realize you could do that with Facebook too.
Yeah, I was supposed to. No, it didn't go to my homepage either, so I don't know where it is.
But yeah, that's my little.
Oh, I like it.
It was fun. Allie and I were doing it, and we got a bigger piece of paper, and then I kept doing circles, and it was fun. So, yep. And then, okay, so I've got 3 of these done, except for one envelope. Okay. I guess what I'm trying to think about now is, do I want to put like a tie closure? But I think if it's going to have this paper clip, then it should be fine, right? Just put the clip on it.
I think I would.
Oh, Clara says we have to click on it. Okay. I didn't know that.
And then I'm going to do either like I've got some bookmarks here that I did gel printing on. So I'm either going to do like a bookmark or a postcard and put it in there. And then there's this my little book with the collage backgrounds.
Oh, so cute.
That is so
And then-
nice.
Couple of we have all those library cards that I copy stained, so I put that in there. So just a happy meal.
Yeah, it's a very happy meal.
And let's see.
Kathy, when we get ready to close, I have something to close with too. So today.
Okay.
It's not gonna work with that, is it? Maybe no. It wouldn't work with the closure anyway. It's too chunky. Okay, but it closes, guys.
Cool.
Be happy.
I'm happy.
At Delirious. Oh no, it's not Thunder.
What
Oh.
is it?
No. The boy next door is in the marching band, and he uses that great big drum. He's over there practicing. It was Thunder. It's him practicing. Oh my heavens.
Oh, how sweet.
Oh, it's just darling. I just love it to death. My walls are vibrating.
Oh,
Can y'all
that's
hear it?
hysterical. Okay,
Wow, I'm
that's
surprised y'all can't hear it.
Oh, I wonder if that's how people feel when I'm in my backyard and I'm using my my Native American drum. They must think I'm really crazy. And
Yeah, probably.
at least I don't chant. I can't chant. I can't sing anymore. I used to sing.
Speaking of singing, I was trying to
What?
sing a little song to Nicholas the other day. He put his hand over my mouth and he says, "No, Grandma, not very good."
Aw,
No.
I said, "Well, you little monster, I won't sing to you ever."
aw. That's sad.
I love those boys.
Yeah, they're crazy boys.
They're as brutally honest as my kid.
Yeah. Nicholas is rotten, I tell you, rotten to the core.
Can't
No,
imagine.
Grandma, not very good.
Grandma takes good care of him.
Yeah. Yeah, they're painfully honest, Amy. Hi,
Yeah, that's
lady.
definitely true. I'm so excited I'm going to actually finish something on the live. Woohoo. Look at that.
Okay, let's go, y'all. I'm kidding.
Stop. You're being mean to me now. I'm going
I'm
to be
just playing.
sad. I'd be sad.
Look, I am thrilled. I've been wanting to do these little folios for, I know, a month, and I've just never sat down and did it. And so now I'm going to put some more glue books together.
Oh, boy.
So
I meant to ask you about that. Those little glue books you have, do you put those together yourself, or are those little books like you sell in your shop?
the glue book that I put those together.
Okay.
So there's one I think that had, let's see, I had one with like just different kind of funky kinds of paper, and then I made some with gel prints. So if it's like a glue book, then it's going to have just funky papers that I bind in there. But if it's like a Tomoe River insert, you know, it's something where like I'll trim down the papers, make them even, and then staple them. So it'd be what you get on Amazon, just cheaper.
Well, I know one thing. That one I ordered from you left North Carolina on the Pony Express.
It's still not there?
No, ma'am.
Oh, that's going to make me mad.
Christy,
How
you
long
know that
you to get yours from here? I mean, my goodness.
Christy, you know, the first time I ever saw you on any of the lives was it was an auction or something. I can't remember whether it was with Brooke or with, I think it might have been with Brooke, but I won in the auction one of your journals. We're talking months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull it and I'll show it to you.
Oh, I hear that all the time, Laura. When my oldest brother was alive, after I hit 50, he'd walk in the house and walk over and hug me. He says, "Hi, Mommy." I said, "Will you stop that?" Because when I hit 50, I became a dead ringer for my mom. Oh, you want it back on you, Judy?
Sure. I
Wait,
just want to share that. This was the first time I'd ever seen anything from Christy. It's the first time I saw her mandalas. And it was an auction, and you know how I am at auctions. I can be pretty fierce.
You think?
That's the one I auctioned at Johnny's.
Yeah, so it was at Johnny's then. Yes. I knew it was somewhat Johnny. Yeah. So this is a cloth one. I don't think you make them like this anymore, do you?
I do have some that, yep, I have some cloth ones.
So this is cloth. So when I basically fought for this at the auction, I did not know that there were elephants on here, but I love elephants. I love them. They're just really cool to me. But her journal is the coolest. This was the coolest journal. And when I opened it, I almost started crying. It was so beautiful. It had the mandala and then the beautiful all the little things. This is just it just made me so happy. So with today being all about joy and everything, I mean, the paper and the crinkly and just, I don't know, it just, to me, this was the coolest thing. And then it had the little notebook here. You can tell I've never written or done anything with it, but there every so often I go and I pick it up and I flip through it. And that's what I do with my journals. I just go and I flip through and I look at them and I just love them. And they're very pretty. And I will never write in it. It's just my lookbook. So I just wanted to show you that, Christy, that this is the first thing and the first time I'd ever seen or knew any about you. And that's, gosh, that must have been what, 6 months, 8 months, maybe a year ago.
It's been about a year because I had seen Johnny, like online, and I had messaged her and asked if I could just send her this journal just to critique, and to give me tips and stuff. So she had actually gone through it and did, like a Zoom session with me to tell me, what I like and what I could improve. And then I said, okay, well, then I initially had said, I want to give it to you as a gift if you like it. And so instead she was like, no, I'm going to auction it. And then, which I felt bad about, but then she said, whatever, that it wins. Then I said, okay, well, let me use it as a credit to buy your stuff.
That's funny.
Oh, we all do that.
Yeah. So it was I just love it. I just wanted to share that with you. I have 2 or 3 other artists' journals that I buy because I just love I love their work and I want to enjoy their art. So it's very nice. So I know we're getting close to finishing up, and I did have a closing today. So I don't always have closing, but I do for today. I wanted to share with you all. So Kathy, whenever you're ready.
Well, you can go ahead and do your closing, then I'll do the drawing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, go ahead and put it back on me.
Oh, crap. Stupid thing.
See if I can get it up a little bit higher.
I didn't know it wasn't on you. Hold on.
You know how it does. So the other day I was playing around with some watercolor, and I just needed to move some stuff around on the paper. And this is on a gessoed piece in my journal book. It's gessoed with a couple coats and then sanded. And then this is just watercolor, Sminky watercolor and Daniel Smith watercolor.
I like that. That's pretty.
But it's just splatter and movement, because I'm finding myself kind of tight about my paintings, very detailed, because what I'm learning with, and you've all seen this one, very, very detailed work, whereas I want to be a little more loose, a little more free to be able to just express. So as I was working on this, and then I came across this quote. I love Fred Rogers. I don't know if you all know that about me, but Fred Rogers is one of my mentor heroes in early childhood, and everything he stands for. That man is just a hero to me. So when I got done here, I was thinking about his specific quote, and his quote is, often when you think you're at the end of something, you're at the beginning of something. And it's so true in everything that we do. We think we've ended something, but we find that it's actually beginning. I think that I learn a technique or learn something, and then I perfect it, or I change it, or I move forward, or something that I don't like that I want to change. I want to end it and walk away, but then I'm starting something new. And so that's what I wanted to end with today. And I have one page right here, one page left.
Well, you better hurry up because I'm getting ready to do the drawing.
Okay, you do the drawing and I'm going to finish. So I wanted to end with you all that we are actually at the beginning of something new.
Yes, ma'am. It's for everybody. You have a new day every day. You can start all over.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. And the names were taken from the list of participants. I don't know who's on what piece of paper, what size is who. So I'm not going to look. I'm going to feel around in here. I'm going to grab a name. I'm going to open you up. Well, I'll be George.
I'll be George. One.
Arlene.
Oh my goodness, Arlene is the lucky girl today.
So Arlene gets the big prize too.
That is awesome. Oh, Kathy,
Oh, what?
I checked the tracking on your package and it says it should be there tomorrow. So if it's not, let me know.
Okay, it's probably right around on my mail carrier's mail truck.
Jeez.
I have the worst mail carrier in the world.
Oh, I'm done. Woohoo.
Woo! So what I'm coloring in is the Fieldstream book. And I bought it used on Amazon. It's a Field Guide Wildflowers coloring book. Because I do a lot of nature journals and a lot of botanicals. So if you get your hands on one of these, it's great and it's relaxing. But I bought some other ones. I bought 2 other ones, and I didn't realize when I bought them that I also have to color those. One of them is stickers. So when I'm camping this year, I will be doing a lot of coloring.
Aw.
More coloring than anything else.
That'll be
Because
fun.
us Florida folks are a little weird. We camp in the wintertime.
Yeah, I know. It's strange. I don't camp at all, but that's okay.
Oh, I love it. I love being out in nature. I love sitting there waiting for the deer to come out and feed in the morning.
Oh, yeah. I would love being out there, but no, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm in an RV, so, one of the great big Class A, so it's kind of like taking your house with you.
Yeah, if I could do that, that'd be different.
You have
But
big
then I'd
screen
have to-
TV, everything, screen
Yeah.
house.
Yeah,
Is that
I'd have
what
to
they
pack up.
To what, Christy?
You're glamping instead of camping. You're glamping.
Yeah, we have a sleep number bed,
Goodness, no way.
No, I'm not roughing it at all, by no means. I just love nature.
Yeah, I love nature too, but I'll go to nature and then I'll come home.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah. And I don't want to pack up another house. I don't want to have to clean another house. My in-laws had a motorhome that they had for years. They traveled. Every year they went up to North Carolina. They had a summer home up in North Carolina in Linville somewhere. And Linville is where they lived. And they went every year and took their camper with them, and they loved it. And I shouldn't say a camper. It was pretty big, pretty one. But
Yeah.
I am not a, I just knew what my mother-in-law did. She would have to go in and clean it and stock it. And
Well, it doesn't take long to clean.
well, it's just another house to clean. I don't want to.
Because I take the iRobot to clean.
Well,
Yeah, just turn the little sucker on and let it run through the RV for a few minutes.
oh, yeah, no. I don't want that. So I am done, guys. Woohoo! I finished.
Yay, Christy!
It's joy. And the
Actually finished the project on a live. Everybody give her a big hand. She did it.
the pages that were left, I cut in half and they get in here. I don't know what I'm going to use this journal for. Maybe it might be, if it's not, I don't know. It's kind of cheesy. I don't think it'd be a pretty happy mail. I don't know if anyone would like this as a happy mail. What?
And Kristen even showed everybody the happy mail she's making. So if you don't get one, your feelings can be hurt.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got to go and do the sign language class with the kids. So.
Oh, okay. Yay.
Oh, is that coming on today?
What's that?
No, her daughter does sign language at school.
Oh, okay. I thought she meant Susie's class. I was going to say, oh no, I'm missing it.
No, not
we have she takes an online class. We had her choose 2 things that she wanted to do outside of school. So it's that, and it's this aerial gymnastics stuff. So
okay,
I'm glad we have good insurance.
Right, well, we need to head out anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. We hope to see you next Thursday at 2. Tell your friends. If you don't like your family, you don't have to tell them, but tell your friends you like.
We hope you come. I hope you learn, you'll learn some more deep, dark secrets about us, I bet.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you for having me, Kathy. You guys take care.
Thanks for coming on.